Hey folks, and welcome to another video of mine. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Matrix Awakens, an Unreal 5 experience, and we're going to check it out on the Xbox Series S. Yes, it's also available on the Xbox Series S, and I will highly recommend that you actually go and check it out if you haven't already downloaded it on your Xbox Series S. Now, let's enter this experience and find out all about it. Now, this experience basically has some gameplay elements to it, and it also has this interactive movie kind of an element. So for the interactive movie bit, I am gonna keep myself quiet for most of it. But when we finally head into the gameplay elements of it, that's when I'll start commenting on it. So
like many of you, I work with computers.
oh,
I like the freedom
looks really good.
outside the limitations of the real
Wow.
world. But computers are also mirrors,
Oh
reflecting
my
back who
God.
we are and the choices we make, the worlds we build. They also confront us with questions about why
This looks
we
real.
choose this over that.
It can't be an
Why
animation.
we
I
want
think
to
it's
be
real.
X instead of Y. Where do ideas of who we are
Oh,
and what we want even
it's
take us?
amazing.
You take the red pill.
Of course, you know what they're showing on the TV.
Rabbit hole goes.
That's a part of the original movie.
What is real? How do you define?
This is animated for sure, and you can
For instance,
definitely make that out.
why I'm here. I remember waking
Wow.
up and thinking that I'm supposed to come here. That it was important for me to ask people, how do we know what is real?
Whoa,
Hi,
man.
I'm Keanu Reeves. Over 20 years ago, I first played the character Thomas Anderson in the Matrix trilogy. Those films pioneered digital
I think
cinema.
in those scenes, especially in the mirror, I think, they have used real world footage of Keanu Reeves. They must have blended it in some way.
In an industry where actors have
This
tried
definitely looks animated for sure. Without a doubt, you can say that.
wondered about digital
But the shot in the mirror
to
was
become immortal.
definitely, some kind of a blend between real world and animated footage. Carrie Ann Moss looks fantastic. Whoa.
We wondered, what would identity mean in a completely digital world?
And what would reality mean when a world we can build feels as
It's
real as
incredible, guys. Amazing. And this is all happening on a Series S.
What just happened?
Oh my God. Trinity looks incredible. She looks really good. I mean, Keanu Reeves, you can say that, yeah, he looks animated. But Carrie Ann Moss, my God.
I thought we were supposed to have total creative.
Oh my God.
Welcome to the Matrix.
I mean, tough to distinguish between what's real and what's not.
You still got it.
Like riding a bike, they say.
Wow.
I sometimes miss this version of us.
Me too.
The hell are you doing back there?
Sorry, I was told this is a sim preparing me to fight the system.
Right on. You know about this?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's supposed to be a little unreal.
that facial expression,
Word of advice.
her kind of,
But whatever you do, stay the
saying the
hell
word
away from Mark.
unreal, incredible.
See you soon.
Reminds you of the first movie, the last scene.
So, what now?
Haven't you ever watched a movie before? Shoot the tires.
Say no more.
Oh, man.
Keep them off us. You drive. I'll shoot.
Man, this is amazing. And all this is being pulled off by an Xbox Series S. In fact, any Xbox Series S. Oh my God. Whoa. Look at the glass. You know, I mean, the broken pieces of glass. It's incredible.
Trinity? They're on the car. Who's the roof? My pleasure. Sorry, boys.
I mean, this is a real cinematic experience, guys.
Of course they have a helicopter.
It's as good as watching a movie.
We need cover.
Hang on.
Oh my god. So much happening on screen right now. Wow. Oh, all that particle effects. Oh, wow. When these agents, you know, when they get killed. Oh my god. Wow.
These guys just don't give up.
It's insane. Oh,
Watch out.
that explosion as well. Wow.
Okay, how about the big gun?
Thought you'd never ask. You boys are gonna
Whoa.
get a kick out of this. Come and get it.
Incredible. Incredible. I mean, this is what the next gen, or should I say, the current gen is all about.
Too many of them.
Whoa. My god.
You again.
You can literally see that agent in the copter.
Steady.
It's quite sharp. And now this is in CinemaScope.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Time to blow this box down.
wow. Whoa. Oh man. The physics in this game is incredible. Excellent, guys. My god. Unreal Engine 5. So this was that cinematic experience. The movie kind of a blended with the game. So there was some parts of it which you could actually play, but it was mostly cinematic. And now you get some information about, you know, what this game is all about, like mass AI. You've got a crowd and traffic system, and it's a really lively world. It looks so real. I mean, the amount of traffic that's on screen, these buildings. If you thought the Microsoft's flight simulator did a good job, this takes it to a whole new level. I mean, look at the toggling between the day and night, and how, you know, the lights, man, in the night scenes are ridiculously good. I mean, this shot, oof. You know, I mean, you can toggle some nanite visualization as well. Now, in terms of the nanite visualization, you know, it's just, it kind of renders the entire city at minute details, you know, from all the buildings to moldings, reliefs, etc. So it's absolutely insane. Whoa. Every tiny little thing, you know, every nook and corner. And I think, you know, you can see the amount of effort that they have actually put into this. So this demo or this experience, it's got so much going for it. You know, even when I toggle between the night and day scenes, you had, you know, I mean, the lumens. So it kind of simulates light bouncing off of surfaces or objects dynamically. It just provides this incredibly realistic look to objects and you know, I mean, reflections, etc. So it just makes it look so much better. And even right now, although this is footage captured on the Xbox Series S, I don't see a lot of issue in it. I mean, of course, the character looks a little pixelated, so, but barring the character, the background, that building in that distance, it's incredible. And so many options you have. You know, you can just toggle between, like you can rotate the direction of the lighting. Oh man, this is like playing God, you know. I mean, in a game world, it's like giving you that power to do all these things in real time. I mean, that is incredible. And you know, the opening sequence, you know, with the whole bridge blowing up as well. Like I was talking about the physics and how good the physics really is. So you know, the physics system or the destruction system is called chaos in the Unreal Engine 5, and through that, you know, I mean, you can achieve this really cinematic kind of a feel, and you have destructions happening in real time, and the impact that it has on the environment, the impact that it has on your clothes, on your hair, on the vehicles, etc. It's insane. And this world, you know, as you can see, is massive. It's huge. The city, it's a huge place. Oh, look at that lighting. It's just amazing. Even the non-playable characters, there's such a lot of variety. I mean, every single person that has passed me by has been a different person so far. So no repeats as far as the characters go. It's oh, mind-blowing. And this whole world is for you to explore. I mean, it's quite a decently sized map that you can explore. For a demo, it's humongous. It's it, it's decent. It's this decently sized open world that you can walk around, run around. In fact, you can even fly, and we're gonna take a look at that in a bit as well. But it's a beautiful open world. And I think, you know, they have something called the Houdini integration going for them, where the entire city, it's procedurally generated by, you know, combining Unreal 5 with Houdini. So there's that integration, you know, that is happening as well. Oh, it's just insane. I mean, the amount of traffic, and now, you know, when I'm flying, you can take a look at all those cars, the traffic that is flowing, and the city overall. It just feels so good. It feels so real. This is very similar to Microsoft's Flight Simulator, but I'll tell you what, it actually looks better. It looks much better. And for the Xbox Series S to pull this off, boy, I mean, it's definitely a capable device. It shows you that it is capable of doing wonders. Somehow I feel like, you know, they're holding the console back sometimes. And look at, you know, look at the clouds as well, the sky, the clouds. It's incredible. It's again that, you know, Houdini integration, I believe, that is working along with the Unreal Engine 5. That makes a difference. Definitely does. Whoa. And look at the traffic, you know, the traffic system. It's a very well thought after traffic system. And I think, you know, they call it the mass framework. That's what they call it. Sadly enough, I couldn't go there. You know, there are certain limitations. Of course, this being a demo, so I can't really go there. But just wanted to show you the water and the water effects, and, you know, the kind of physics that's involved when it comes to the water. Unfortunately, you know, you can't jump in, so you can't see, you know, how it ripples or how, you know, I mean, You have that ripple effect. So many options here. And again, the traffic system. The moment you stand on the road, the vehicle will stop in front of you. And you can just get into any car that is parked and you can start driving straight away. Wow. And this traffic system, I just recently played Cyberpunk as well. And let me tell you that this world feels more alive. It just feels so real. And it's that mass framework. It's this, I mean, basically, this is Unreal Engine 5's kind of a solution, you could say, to, placing cars, people, just populating, this world. Because obviously, if this world is empty, then you're not going to feel like it's a real city. And it's got all these cars, all these people. You can even see the people inside the car. Insane. And the physics, I don't know if you noticed the damage on the car, but the moment it crashed into other cars or into other objects, it creates dents, it damages the cars. And yeah, the whole city again, look at it. It's got cars parked on the side. It's got moving cars, moving vehicles. So it's got these vast amount of characters, people. If you run them over, then they'll just disappear. But it's very interactive. Whether it's, oh, look at that, even the detail below the car when it tumbled. That's the kind of details that you can expect in this particular demo. Unfortunately, on the Series S, I believe ray tracing reflections, they are missing. So I don't think, the Xbox Series S has it. But I'm sure the PS5 and the Xbox Series X may have ray trace reflections. But I think, it's got ray trace lighting, at least. Because the way the light bounces off of objects and the way it all looks, I believe, it benefits from ray traced lighting. And look at all these options, you have this nanite view as well. Again, I was talking about nanites. So you've got like material ID and we're back to the default now. And again, this mass framework that I was talking about, it just brings life to this world. There's this vast amount of simulated entities and interactive entities, because the moment you bump into them, they kind of move away. If it's people and if you bump into cars, obviously it's going to cause them damage and it's going to cause damage to your cars as well. So this mass framework that I was talking about, it impacts the crowds, it impacts the traffic, the flow of cars, etc. And boy, it's incredible. And even the particle effects, they've worked very hard on the particle effects. Their particle system is called Niagara. I think that's what it's called. And it just gives this incredible amount of detail. The level of detail, the level of realism, and even the interactivity, with objects, with people, is just mind-blowing. And so many options that you could actually choose from. There's even a map there in the options, so you can just go to different points and check the whole city out. Oh, again, the flying experience. This does remind me of the Microsoft's Flight Simulator game. Let me know if you feel the same. But better. It looks better. Unfortunately, you can't stand on top of the building. So the moment you try to do that, you're again brought back to the road. We can understand, of course, this is a game. But just imagine They are working on Spider-Man sequel right now. Imagine if you're introduced to a world which is as lively as this. Boy, it's going to be insane. I mean, for a game like Spider-Man, this is definitely going to make a huge it's going to make a world of a difference, you could say. Wow. And again, I mean, you can change the focal length as well. This is the camera mode basically. So if you want to take pictures, etc., you can just take pictures. You can change the focal length. You can change the aperture, etc., and a lot of options. Long story short. Again, the character, might not look that sharp, but it's only because it's right now on the Xbox Series S. I don't have a PS5 or an Xbox Series X, unfortunately. Was that ray traced reflection on the water? I'm not sure. I doubt it. In case you think that it's got ray traced reflections even on the Series S, do let me know in the comment section. I don't think so. I might be wrong. Oh. Can't move. Have to get off the car. The car's stuck. Oh. Let's get into another car. That's the beauty, I mean. And this part, it reminds you of GTA 5. Get into any car, drive away. And what I'm really surprised about is everything, even in the distance, the objects are actually visible. There has been no texture popping. None so far. I mean, this demo is doing such a great job. I'm sure you would have noticed by now that I've not had an issue with texture popping at all. Boom! And that damage the car took. Again, that physics. This is game physics, obviously. It's very different to real world. Oh, hard nicks. Oh, look at the lighting. Again, the lighting, the lumen. That's what the Unreal Engine calls it. It's this dynamic global illumination and reflections that you're getting. And again, the light, the system is excellent. I mean, when it bounces off your car, the reflections, the light bouncing off the road as well. It's very, very realistic. Incredibly, you could say realistic bouncing off the light. Even the light from the sky, if you notice. I think I have to use another car. Let's get off this one. All right. Just keep driving, and it's an open world. You can explore. I'm trying to show you as much as possible in this one video of mine, in say about 30 minutes of footage that I've actually been able to capture. Ooh. Look at that light system again. I mean, super realistic. Excellent. My bumper just flew out. I don't know. Maybe this could have ray traced reflections. I'm not sure. I mean, look at the surface of the car. They are reflections. I'm not sure though. Let me know. Let me know your comments as well, guys. You can just pan the camera around. I will not let you pass. So just park in the middle of the road. Don't do this in real life, guys. Very bad thing to do. Man, the reflection on this building is just insane. Let's try to see if we can actually get inside a building. I'm sure that's not possible. Hey, let's try it. It's worth a try. Nope. Can't. Oh man, look, just look at that. Whoa. This game has got the flying bit also. Or this demo, rather. Let me correct myself. This demo, this experience has got the flying bit also sorted. I think it's a very good system. It's very stable, and it kind of lets you have a view of the entire city. Again, very flight simulator like. Oh, this is so good. This is insane. Look at that. Oh, that dome and that lighting, and again, the clouds. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Wow. I mean, this is what a lively world looks like. I think Cyberpunk 2077, that should have looked like this. And they are coming up with an update. I'm sure it's not going to be able to match this demo. But hey, even if you do like 50% of this, I think it'll still do wonders to the game because it is quite a good world that they've created. It's just that it's lifeless, especially on the PS4 Pro. It just doesn't have people. It just doesn't have traffic. And here you take a look at the city and you're amazed at what they've done with this demo. This is what we need. This is exactly what we need in the games moving forward. And the Xbox Series S pulling this off is proof of the fact that it is capable of playing games like this. And this flight thingy, I tell you, I mean, if ever they make a Superman game, oh, by the way, a Wonder Woman game just got announced, interestingly. So you've got games on Batman, you've got games, or rather a game on Wonder Woman now coming out soon. The only thing to complete the trinity of the DC heroes, the power trinity, you could say, is a Superman game. And well, this is insane. I mean, oh, look at that. It just puts even a game like Spider-Man to shame. I kid you not. I mean, isn't that insane? I mean, what you can do with the flight system, the way you fly in this game, and you're covering a lot of ground in this way. When you swoop down and then finally again start flying higher. Oh, again, I kid you not, this looks better than Spider-Man. Oh boy, incredible. Yeah. Insane. This is exactly what you need to do with a Superman game if you ever come up with a Superman game. Oh man. This is the Series S. And I'm amazed. Whoa. Ooh, look at that. Oh. Whoa. And not once did I ever experience any, you could say, major frame drops. Even for scenes like this, I mean, just look at it. I mean, there were a few drops here and there on the Series S, but nothing major. I mean, nothing that will take or spoil your experience. It doesn't take away from that experience. This is exactly what you need to do when you make a Superman game. And I'm a big fan of Superman. I guess you all can tell, by the t-shirts that I wear in every single video of mine, they are mostly Superman t-shirts. I'm a big, big fan. Oh, by the way, there is a limit here. So there's like this invisible barrier that you cannot cross. So of course there are limitations. Totally understandable, this being a demo. So although, I mean, there's a limit to this world, even this limited world feels quite big. It's decently sized for a demo. Oh man, insane. The flight sequence is amazing. It was so good that I just wanted to keep flying around the city. Just look at it. I mean, who wouldn't? Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your comments. What you feel about this flight system. And how cool will that be if they actually implement this in a Superman game, if they ever come up with one? Oh, that was a hard turn. Get that. All right, guys. So I think, this is it for this video. I do put out a lot of videos on gaming on my channel. So if you like this type of content, then feel free to share it with your friends and family members. And also hit that like and subscribe button. It definitely helps with the YouTube algorithm. It helps with my channel growth. So I would really appreciate it if you could hit that like and subscribe button, and also hit that bell icon in case you want to get notified with all my latest videos. Well, that's a wrap for this one, I would say. And if you haven't already checked out the Matrix Awakens and Unreal 5 engine experience, then I will highly recommend that you do. You can just go over to their site and download the experience on Xbox Series X, S, or on the PlayStation 5. So it's a wrap for this one, guys, and I'll see you lovely folks in my next video. Until that time, I will say keep playing and stay safe. And yeah, this is it, guys. I'll see you in the next video. God bless you all.